It's a gleeful weekend, yeah! Oh, is it flashback in the now?
I thought I saw a man brought to life.
She's singing to herself?
He was warm, he came around like he was dignified.
God, I love this song.
He showed me what it was to cry. Well, you couldn't be that man I adored. You don't seem to know, seem to care what your heart is for.
I almost feel like she sang one character a little bit deeper and heavier, and then the other character is a little bit, just a little bit lighter and brighter. I hear a tonal difference between it.
Well, I don't know him anymore. There's nothing where he used to lie. The conversation has run dry. That's what's going on. Nothing's fine, I'm torn. I'm all out of faith.
Oh, harmony with herself.
This is how I feel. I'm cold and I am shamed, lying naked on the floor.
Oh my God, I love this song. I love this song. This was my song. Natalie Imbruglia. Oh my God, what else was there? Poe. If you never listened to Poe, P-O-E, she was Fiona Apple. All of these, like, so good.
Illusion never changed into something real. I'm wide awake and I can see the perfect sky is torn. You're a little late, I'm already torn.
At the end of this song, only my patrons are able to watch where I actually compare this Glee version to the original Torn by Natalie Imbruglia, which I'm a huge fan. Link down below.
So I guess the fortune teller's right.
Oh, she's singing with her brush. We all remember when she started out singing with her brush and putting a star on everything. She doesn't put a star on everything anymore.
For me, being a star.
I'm on season 4, watching with you in my Patreon.
Okay, you guys that are not Patreons should thank me right now for showing what you're about to see.
No.
So that's why college girls experiment. God, they do.
Oh my God! Jesus! I can't believe they hooked up!
Now it's time to become a Patreon and let my bossy Audie knows that you're there because of me.
I haven't seen her in a while put a star on anything.
I should have seen just what was there and not some holy light.
Hot though.
But you crawl beneath my veins now. I don't care. I have no luck.
Oh, in her little
I don't
sweater.
miss it all that much. There's just so many things that I can't touch. I'm torn. I'm all out of faith.
This is so great seeing her sing with herself. I think there is a little bit of tonal difference or placement difference between them. So is she having like a moral thing that's going on? Is there like part of her just feels like she's not following what she's supposed to be doing, or she feels lost, or she feels like she's missing the girl that she used to be? Like, what's going on here? It feels like there's an internal turmoil happening.
This is how I feel. I'm cold and I am shamed, lying naked on the floor. Illusion never changed into something real. I'm wide awake and I can see the perfect sky is torn. You're a little late, I'm already torn.
Oh, and she was checking it out.
Torn.
That is so funny. I remember that episode when she like looked all sexy at school, and now she's looking sexy all the time, but she was so uncomfortable with it back then. That's such a trip. I totally forgot about that episode. Now, if you actually really love Glee and you want more of it, then you need to come on over to my Patreon, because every single week we watch a new episode with the screen, with audio, with all of your friends. We have over 1,000 members in there. We have a ton of gleeks, gets a ton of comments whenever we post anything. And so it's really cool to just chat back and forth. We also have other weekly TV shows, and we have movie musicals, including Glee 3D and Spring Awakening, all sorts of awesome stuff in there. It's only $5 a month to come on over. So skip coffee for one day and instead get an entire month of content hanging out with all of us. I will be sure to link that down below.
There's nothing where he used to lie. My inspiration has run dry. That's what's going on.
Ooh, did you hear that rasp? I love that rasp when she does it on That's What's Going On.
There's nothing where he used to lie. My inspiration has run dry. That's what's going on.
I love it.
Nothing's right, I'm torn. I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel. I'm cold and I am shamed, lying naked on the floor. Illusion never changed into something real. I'm wide awake and I can see the perfect sky is on. I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel.
This is so awesome.
I'm cold and I'm ashamed, bound and broken on the floor.
God, it's gotta be, it's just gotta be so hard as you're growing up and like going off to college and experiencing everything so new. I just remember being totally lost at one point. I remember calling my mom crying and being like, I don't know who I am anymore. I don't know what I'm doing. I just feel totally lost. Like I was even in music school and I was chasing my dreams of being a pop star, and everything was happening and everything was in line and everything was going right. Kind of like with Rachel, everything came together. But then I was like, I'm not happy. I don't actually want this anymore. And then what do? And it's like you have all this pressure at that age to know what you're doing with your life. And I'm here to tell you, no one really knows. I mean, let's just say it's rare. I love what I do for a living. I love what I do with you guys. I love my patrons. I love my backstage. I love what my life has become. But at the same time, like, I would have never thought I would end up here, ever. And I feel like there's so much pressure. And the people that are telling you that you should know are people that actually don't know. They don't know themselves. So question if they actually know what they're doing with their lives, because most likely they don't. Or they're doing something that they don't really want to do and they just kind of given up, and somehow they think you're supposed to take up the slack and do something that they didn't do. No. Just follow your heart. Just so you know, keep your mind open, because there's opportunities everywhere and you don't have to just follow that one line. Be okay with the smooth flowing of it, but know that it's totally normal for you not to know. And that's okay. There's my tangent.
You're a little late. I'm already torn.
Oh, I love it when she does those ad-libs.
I'm torn. I'm torn.
Yes! Why do I feel like that note in the original was done with a guitar? That she didn't actually sing it. Natalie Imbruglia didn't sing that note. I feel like that note was only done by the guitar. We're gonna have to check that out afterwards.
I'm already torn.